Some random coins here and there. Guess I'll just have to place them a lot better once we do the ZBrush for them. This will just be a placeholder for a cool placement for them. Some of them almost like a gradient. Coming out, getting stuck in the sand. We'll have a full coin that will animate multiple coins of the same texture that will animate and have it bounce around. And if we do this fast enough in the animation, we can bring some of these coins up with a single bone, and depending on their skinning to the bone, they'll be slower, or if we rotate the bone at an angle or whatever, and we can make it seem that they're actually like appearing on the sand and make it look like they actually just bounce there from the impact, you know, like this guys will show up first and then the ones that at the bottom, etc, etc. So it'll work out pretty good. And we'll have way more coins than this, I guess, but it's okay for now. These guys need a little bit of a better placement. Lonely coin over here. Better? That kind of sucks, but whatever. Let's go back to the Undying for a bit before we go eat some food today. This side should have more coins too, and we'll have some more coins inside too. And I don't know, maybe we don't need the gold in the back. Maybe the back should just be sand or something. How far does this go? Oh my god. Okay, we'll have to cut that polygon. Yeah, I don't know what this... Yeah, this should just be sand, I think. Oh, crying out loud. So many groups on this thing now. There we go. Yeah, and then we have to close off the bottom of the boat. Like the rooftop of it or something. I'm just gonna do it this way. Oops. It's gonna be dark and glowy or whatever in there, so it doesn't have to be super crazy pretty. Try and angle it at least a little bit. What the hell? Alright. Okay. Do we need that to go all the way up there? No, we can just... Whoops. All the way back here, maybe. Close it this way. Do we need that splinter there? Nope. Gonna kill it. Hola, Neufro. What's up, man? ¿Qué dices? Dustball, you're leaving us? Did you get fire on your model? Get as close as possible to the other side without going over if the price is right. Alright, that looks pretty alright. Figure out what to do with the backside. I mean, you will really see it, and we'll have it glowing and everything. So maybe we don't need anything crazy back there. Maybe part of the treasure. I don't know. Still working on it. All right, man. Oh, let's see what you got. Show me what you got. Oh, cool. You're working on the sides now. You might have too many polygons back here. Just looking at it right now. To be in the blockout stage. So you might want to go down a subdivision and kind of figure out where you want your strands to be and where you're overlapping and where you join them together and things like that. Because it's gonna be a nightmare trying to make that stuff smooth. It looks like there's a lot of polygons there. But yeah, just a heads up. Looking cool, man. Alright, man. Well, enjoy your shitty job and then come back and do some awesome art. Broken ores or shields on the back? Broken ores, really cool idea. Maybe we just like duplicate this guys. Just, you know, kind of like put them between all the wreckage. And then have like this huge glow coming out of it, but still have, you know, this splinters coming out in the back with maybe we can afford an ore. I don't know if we will, but it's not a bad idea, man. I like it. Let's see if we can do it. And we can have these guys maybe glowing a lot more. Take less texture space. Shrink them down. Probably don't need all the rocks then at that point. Some more wood splinters. Maybe we mirror this guy across the other side. Turn it. Maybe push him more to the back so you see them more from the front. Make it more busy. We're kind of going in the same direction. I'll try and make some of them thin. Whoops. Piece of spades. Yeah, man, I'll show you the Undying. Here's our set for the regular Undying. Whole new head. Pretty red, pretty red. I liked all of them, man. Come on, there you go. Regular head, our new zombie head. And down here's our golem. We've been working on the inside a little bit today for all the ribs and the opening. The little tendrils. Super gross. Freaking love it. And we already did kind of like the face stuff for him. Added the hair. A lot more hair grew when he turned. And we'll also have special effects for the hair for those new people that just joined. Also ripped up his leather strap when he grew. And we're gonna make an animation of the chest actually bursting open. So we'll kind of like use bones and stitch it together. So for that second that you see his animation, you know, when he turns, we'll have him like rip his chest open. And that's where the aura comes out, you know, for the damage and all that stuff that happens in game. A little lore to it. That was a business idea, actually. Making that connection of, you know, he's ripping it open so that's where the damage comes out from. It's not just like a magical aura, it's actually his deadly insights that are causing everybody to take more damage or whatever it is. I like it. Alright, Elge, have a good night, man. Peace out. Oh, no worries, Daspa. It's nothing. Yeah, coming back tomorrow and show some more. We'll be streaming tomorrow as well. Oh, I guess we should switch this to XSI, huh? Was that not saved? Oh, it was a placement that changed. Right. Yeah, down here. Gonna be in a different spot now. Close enough. Oh shit, that's quite the review there, Piece of Spades. Thank you, man. Just wait till we get to the sea brush. Oh, it's gonna be delicious. We're gonna have some, like, all these ripped skin pieces everywhere. Some decrepitness inside. Maybe we put some over here so you see a little bit more of the ribcage inside too. Maybe we put some on the inside so you see right through as well. Oh man. You'll be able to see down his throat. Sculpted all the inside really deep down there, so we'll be able to do something funny with ZBrush. Put a lot of rings back there. Maybe this guy needs to be a little bit higher. This guy too. See those ridges. Maybe open these guys up a little more. This guy's as well. These are too far forward. There we go. Way better volumes. These are kind of annoying. Let's see if I can open them up a little bit more. And then maybe we also open up this guy. I don't know. Is the job big enough already? Yeah, the job's already pretty big. I actually want to keep this part over here a little bit thinner. But no reason why I can't make this larger. Huge inside of the mouth. Yeah. I'll line these up a little bit better. Kind of throwing me off. Right. And down here, what's going on back here? That's the top of the... That's the body. So these polygons kind of messing up with it, but you won't see those polygons. You'll just see starting the other ones. So perhaps we should... Crap, what do we do? The spine should be in front of that. If we actually want to attach those guys. Might be able to get crafty here, fellas. Hello, Ninja Bunny. You love our work, thank you. I know, we started this set a year ago. Well, not the whole set. Well, part of the set. We started, I guess, the head. We did like a quick low poly for it, and the ZBrush, a tiny bit of the ZBrush, just as a little presentation we did at TI4. And then we also did like a placeholder for his armor pieces. These guys here, and his helmet, I guess, was part of the headband, but yeah. So yeah, past couple of days I've been kind of working on it and refining it, and kind of got a little bit of a start on his minion. This is the default minion. This is a quick placeholder, ignore the texture, and it's just the Undying texture on him. But yeah, we have a nice little new helmet for him, new face for the minion, a little stout shield on his back, similar loincloth with different chains on him, and we'll have his cool little hair as well, like our Undying dude. And this guy's gonna be a gatekeeper, so we're gonna have this really cool key. This is really shitty key. We'll make a really cool key that he keeps with him at all times there on his shoulder pad. And we're planning on doing a lot of effects for this guy. So we'll have black, like really dark red or even black blood dripping from his blade and leaving a trail behind them. Pretty cool. And hair strands that float. And I'm not sure what else. Maybe something. Well, the golem's definitely gonna have new stuff. Way larger hair tendrils. We'll do something nasty with the inside, like little bits falling out all the time or something. I'm not sure. We'll get creative with it. Besides animating him ripping his chest open on the transformation. I'll have to think about that. Polluti, don't start with me. You know, I heard it in my head, you know, when I said it. I was like, someone is gonna be the kid in the chat. And it was you, sir. It was you. Alright, let me see if I can get crafty with this. Let's see if I can join these guys up. It might work. Let's see. Getting some extra polygons there, maybe. Want to join all these guys here. Actually, I need to see the tongue here as well. Because then it means we gotta join these guys. Push those guys down. Bring the body back in. And then cut these guys out in a clever way. Cancel. Oh god! Oh. I have no idea what the hell you did. I don't know what shortcut I hit, but... I didn't even hit, like, save on it, did I? On that last part that we did there. Alright. Alright. This guy should be using this black material. Or green. Okay, there. Then this guy. Need to open up over here somewhere. And we just open it all the way down here. This could work. This whole part we can mirror it, so I'm gonna actually delete this. Or extract. And make this transition a little bit smoother. Maybe a little bit deeper so we can definitely see back here. All the way through from the top angle. Oh, it's gonna be neat, it's gonna be neat. Use our edges wisely. We'll attach these guys. Okay. Make sure that this guy is mirrored. Shit, was that right? Yeah, okay. Let's hide. The heart trask is really getting in the way, so I'm just gonna hide that. We'll keep the mouth, the tongue, the face. Oh, I guess everything else except the heart trask. Oh, I want to keep the mirror. Mirror's not gonna stay. Not selectable right now. Select it. There you go. Okay. Let's fix this up a little bit. Oh crap. Let's make it. Ah, bad. We forgot to grab our spine. There we go. Now we can mess with the spine a little bit. There's spine. Where's the spine? There it is. What happened to this? There we go. This is getting kind of weird. Okay, now this part of the spine is definitely in the wrong spot because it's got to go behind the throat. The throat and larynx and all those things attached to the spine bone. Bone's connected to the wristwatch. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Okay, that's really there. Wow. Oh, there's a new single by Ronald Jenkins I need to pick up too. Okay. We're getting really tricky. So what we can do with this here is actually move the tongue up a little bit. But I have to grab all these guys. So we can see a little bit more into through the throat and into the stomach. The inside of the throat should really be mirrored. So here, I'm gonna start mirroring this side. Maybe just up to there. We'll mirror that. The rest can be unique, I think. Otherwise, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. These guys need to be the mirrors. Kinda still difficult wrapping your head around it. Finding all these parts that are mirrors and some of them are not. Where did you go? There you go. Okay, so the spine bone is still in the wrong spot, so let's fix that. For all these guys. Okay. And we gotta move this guy back as well. And then we have a bunch of this showing through. So gross. go all the way back there. We don't need to go all the way back there anymore. This has changed in many different ways. There we go. Hopefully this works. So what I'm planning to, so imagine here, I'm just gonna add polygons so you guys can see where I'm going with this. I'm gonna actually detach these guys. You guys will see where I'm going. Oh, what is that? Oh. Aggressive. Close you up. Quick trick. I'll make sure that it doesn't go through the geo. Ah, missed that follow. Sorry, man. Actually, this can probably go all the way up there. And where the hell does this go? Is that mirrored? Oh yeah, but since the other side's not mirrored, then we have to make sure that it links up. And same with the tongue. All these guys need to link up to hide the gaps. That looks good, but we need a cut here somewhere. Why isn't there a cut there? Oh no, you're fine. We don't need a cut there. Oh, it's tricky. Okay, so now we're gonna grab these guys, and I'll just delete or detach them so you guys can see what I'm gonna be doing here. I'm gonna have to merge these guys just for fun. Whoops. Oh, whatever. And we'll just start cutting. I'm gonna save a version of it so that we have the low poly that we'll actually need for in-game. And I'll just cut this one up so you guys can see the design and what I'm planning on doing here. So let's see, just kinda... Whoops. And this will be done with alphas and whatever, but it's just for the sake of the design. This is for you guys. And of course we'll get a lot cleaner and way more detailed and cooler looking when we do the alpha or whatever, but you guys can see it actually opens up the space quite a bit, and you can see that pretty much the entire shape for the Heart of Trask. This here will actually have a little bit of office as well, so it'll open up that space a tiny bit as well. It won't be completely opaque like that. But with that there, we can definitely start seeing more into the throat and some of the bones through the throat. Really opened it up. And I feel like we can even open this. Is this part of the... This is part of the mirror still, so we can maybe open this even wider. Open wide, Undying. This is so gross, I love it. Maybe we attach these guys together. Open up this section. And be careful not to go over the other polygons on the other side. So I'm making trouble for ourselves. GK, hey Manny, can I send you a link via Twitch? It's for a few music places I was working on. Would like to hear your opinion about it. Absolutely, GK, that'd be super cool, man. Yeah, shoot them my way, man. I'll have to do it after the stream though, to check them out. Is the sword inspired by any Dota 2 items? No, it's not a claymore or anything like that. It's just our own Viking sword that we're putting on him. Hey RT, what's up? Hello YouTubes. Yeah man, Roland Jenkins is the man. Respect. This guy's amazing. Hey Manny, you're playing Dota again. That's awesome. Good on you, man. Alright, and I'm thinking we can hide this spine bone a little bit more than what we're doing right now. I'm gonna try and push it back here more. Whoops. I don't know if it's too visible or what. All these guys should be at zeros. There we go. Whoops. Grab the spine. No. What are you doing? Go. Got this guy up here. What is that piece? Oh, that's the top set, I think, of something. What the hell? Or are those the ribs? That's the upper rib. Huh. Okay. Getting crammed in here. I feel like I'm playing Operation. About to get sapped. It's so disgusting. It's gonna be great. Okay, so that piece goes fine. You can't see past that, so we don't have to worry about the inside part of his throat or whatever. We can kill that off right at the tongue right here, which we already did. Alright, and I think we need a... not crazy happy with this cut here, so I'm gonna place them over here. And maybe we can just delete some of these extra polygons. There we go. Cleaner, cleaner. got one polygon here. Actually, I think we can push this guy all the way back here. And flip this edge maybe? Nope. Cannot flip that at all. Alright, we'll have to keep that extra vert. And push this guy back this way. And then we can add a polygon. Oh crap. Just keep adding polygons, don't I? Okay, it's okay. Get back here. Try and save polygons at the same time as designing this thing. I really wanted to join up here though. That's a problem I'm running into right now. What the hell are you doing? I'll get it, I'll get it. Working backwards a little bit. Then we can push these guys back a bit more. Get a better line. Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry I missed your name. A little bit darker here. Maybe into the blues? Oh. Into the reds? Nah, we'll stay on the green. Just darken it. Nasty Undying. Must be worth it to make that spine part of this mesh, so we can just ZBrush that stuff all together and don't worry about the baking and the mirroring being all broken and everything. So let's do that. I think it's a smarter thing to do. Shouldn't impact a lot of the other things. They're pretty close in terms of vertices. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Should we put this in our mirror again? Okay, so now let's clean up the inside. Guys together too. What? There we go. That'll be way cleaner. Oh. And it doesn't have to, the bone house doesn't have to go that far. It's just this is all gonna be together for ZBrush, so we can make the spine and the spear way down here if we want to now. That this is gonna be a lot easier to work with. A lot cleaner. And we're saving a lot of extra polygons as well. We're kinda tossing away before. These guys can actually be together. This guy can be together. Those guys can be together. Wait, whoa, what? Go. What is this doing? Probably needs to be, whoops. Probably needs to be that way. Then the back we're not ever really gonna see, so I'm gonna merge these two vertices. No need to have an extra one there for no reason. I was, I guess, creating a little bit of a curve, but do we really need that curve? God, we might need that curve. Part of a S curve for the spine. So, okay, we'll keep it. First, these guys work really well. Does it confuse me to even know which parts will actually be visible in game? Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm hiding and looking at the top view and keep looking over it to make sure that I know what's gonna be visible. You know, and when people zoom in and rotate around, then they'll be like, "Holy shit! You can see through his throat into his actual rib cage." You know, some people might see that, and it's gonna be all worth it. We don't need that one there. Now this guy, I actually want to bring up here a little bit to meet the spine over here. So we actually see that as well. I should have an extra one in here somewhere. And this guy can go all the way across, I think, to the back. Maybe. And that guy's part of the... Yeah, it's just part of the rib cage, so that we're not gonna worry about that guy. And these guys are together. Good. Actually, this guy can end right here. Or farther back if we really want to. Grab 3 different meshes that I'm trying to grab here. And then 3 different vertices. And now we have what I wanted. Almost. And we won't have to go this high, but at least I have the right topology for it. It's a lot cleaner, nicer, and accurate. Correct way of modeling. Okay. This is ridiculous. I like how I'm docking to, like, I'm actually seeing, like, it's changing my FOV. If there's any Counter-Strike players in here, you totally do that, you know, when you're like peeking through, you're using your op, and you kind of like move your head like you're gonna see a little bit extra. It's like, nah, man, use your mouse, you dumbass. All right. Nice, a lot softer. Nice. Gonna save this as a different file in case this one gets corrupted. Oh, this 2A. Is this song from some ad? No, I don't think so. Hey, welcome back, Mr. Forgetful. How was your Metal Gear Solid dying? I need to check your Skype. Oh, okay. I will check on those thumbnails in a bit, man. So Mr. Forgetful is actually helping me out with, I taught him how to make thumbnails for our YouTube videos, so he can help me push the 200 and whatever videos we have waiting to be uploaded to the website, so you guys can watch all the past broadcasts. So he's got a little bit of graphic design background, so I jumped on a Skype call last night, and I taught him how to. I gave him my Photoshop file that I was using for the thumbnails, and I taught him how to make the thumbnails from capturing a screenshot. So he's been doing that stuff, and yeah, he's learning really, really well. So he's helping me out. So cheers, man. Appreciate that a lot. We'll get more videos uploaded faster for you guys. Everybody wins. There we go. And I've also been working on the mock-up for the design for the new LiveWorkshop webpage. So let me show you guys a quick little preview. I have it in here somewhere, I believe still. Did I close it? I closed it. Alright, hold on a second. I got it in here somewhere. While that loads, we'll take a look at our Undying here. Yeah, like maybe some of these pieces should be more extra hangy, extra loose, extra gross. Grab this, guys. We'll make sure that our... Yeah, I know. Our neighborhood is not being taken into consideration. There we go. Pull this guy down. Push it this way too. And we'll get some different volumes for them. Wow, this guy's got really mangled up. It's fine, we're not actually gonna use this part here, this is just so you guys can see the design. I'm gonna do this with an alpha in the texture. But even mucking it out here really helps when I actually do the shapes later. That's a little bit for me too. Yeah, nice and gross, right? What kind of keyboard? Oh, we have a command just for that, man. Unless you're doing it on purpose. And you saw it before. Hey, Germinator, what's up, buddy? Hey, Wonderless. I know, right? It was very, very appropriate. And we're gonna animate it so it's beating and everything. Kinda like our Tarrasque we're having in our Lifestealer as well. Whoops. Oh shit, Alchemy! What is up, girl? Welcome. How are your emoticons going? That's an old emoticon right there, right? That's not a new one that you did? I know you're working on new emoticons. For Mr. Reeves. Good bud. Good guy Reeves. How far does this go out there? Okay, I don't wanna... Alright, maybe I pull these guys up more into the throat. I don't want to make these guys look too symmetrical either, so maybe I'm gonna close this down a little bit more. Just as a little mock-up. Alright, that's not a bad mock-up. We can probably have little stringy things hanging in back here as well. Those might look pretty cool actually. I'm just gonna grab these as placeholder. We're gonna keep them. We're gonna stretch them. We're gonna scale them, and we're gonna move them. And then we're gonna cut them. We don't need all these crazy guys here, but it's fine. And this will create even more depth besides just using our texture fog that we'll be painting onto the entire insides and the ribcage and the heart. Now we have also little bits of skin that are hanging off. Which is freaking awesome. We can have some of them really long and gross. We can maybe distort some of these guys. A little bit different. So see, that guy back there is going to be darker, more in shadow, then we'll have the guys in the front. And we just get this super nasty, decrepit, ripped, torn, bouncy, swiggling little bits of skin and tendons and blood. And it's going to be fantastic. Promise. And the more extra polygons we get in the end, the more we can add little bits of, like this to the LOD0. And the LOD0 is 6,000 polygons, so we'll definitely have some room for these little bits to be in the LOD0 and smooth out maybe the horn. The rest of it actually holds up for LOD0 pretty well. Maybe the leather bits needs a couple extra cuts, but besides that, it's looking pretty good. Oh, so gross! I love it. Maybe the inside of the mouth, we can have more rips on it too, like more skin got ripped up as he stretched and he grew. Maybe we rip up the side of the cheeks, get some holes in there. Maybe we add some more topology over here, put some holes. We can probably do it with alphas actually. But it is kind of thick. Unsure about that one. Well, that's the thing, GK. We either have the heart be attached to an extra bone that we create for it so that it bounces around as he's walking, or we have it beating. We can't do both animations and extra bones with physics on them, so we gotta choose one of the two. I think. Unless it's the special effects that are attached. Actually, we might be able to do it. Maybe. Either way, the heart's gonna be moving in some fashion. Don't worry about that. Hey, what's up, Chris C? How you doing, man? Alchemy, did you not answer my question? Where'd you go? Did you leave already? I'm gonna kick your butt if you did. Let's see. That kills swag. You're looking to get into game design. How's the market for jobs these days? If you know. You know what? There's a lot of startup studios, and you can definitely get your foot in the door a lot easier than back in the day when I got into the industry. So I mean, you can't obviously get the dream job that you want or join, start working right off the bat into, if you want to go work for Blizzard or Valve or whatever type of studios you're interested in. It's probably going to take you a few steps to get there, but you can actually get into the industry a lot easier these days. it's just gonna be a smaller studio or a startup, you know, any of those that will give you experience, and you can move your way up into the studios that you see yourself wanting to work at. It's a lot better. But I think a lot of people try to just jump right into like the crazy, you know, top studio that they love their games and want to jump straight into it, and they're like, oh man, I can't find a job, you know, out of this studios. And it's like, well, dude, you need to work at it. You need to get more experience. You need to improve your skills. So yeah, I'd say it's not as hard as people make it out to be coming out of school. They're just a little too ambitious, which is understandable. You have to be, I guess. It's a good thing, but I think they just complain too much about it. Couldn't you take from Lifestealer and have his jaw almost hanging off a couple of standards muscles, keeping it together? Yeah, I mean, yeah, like this entire thing is a completely new model, so we have complete freedom of what we want to do with it. So if we want to just rip the whole jaw off, we can do that. But I actually really like the tongue, and you know, the teeth are really unique to this particular design, because he's got them on his regular model as well. We're replacing his head as his head item. So I do want to keep the bottom jaw, but we are opening it up really wide so you can see through the throat into his rib cage, and also you can see his tongue. What we can do, we can rip the side of one of the jaws a little bit more, and that would be actually pretty cool. It's not mirrored, so we can definitely do that. It's just gonna cost us a little bit of polygons. But let's see, let's try it out, man. What is this song? I'm gonna change it. Actually, I think I have the soundtrack for... Hopefully this doesn't meet our shit. I don't think it will, but... Let's see. Oh crap, this is all hummed. It's gonna be this. I mean, I love the Transistor soundtrack, and there's a version of it being hummed, and this is the hummed version, and I can't listen to more than 3 songs being hummed. So here, we're gonna go 8-bit for a bit, guys and girls. You will enjoy it to the same levels as I do. Sorry. We just gotta change the music a little bit. We've been at this for quite a bit. I'm trying to make this as smooth as possible too. Let's cheat on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and just copy. Oh, I can't do it without seeing through. Okay. That actually saves us polygons, but we can still keep it thin in that section right there. We're gonna use all sorts of low poly trickery going on here. Character artist trickery. Boop! I'm gonna cut that up. We're gonna use a bit of our poly count to make this a hole here, and then we're gonna make it larger so that it's noticeable and we actually spend those polygons wisely. If we make it small, then it's just a waste. I'm gonna go ahead and really rip open this jaw section. Oh, what's up, man? Thank you for that follow. Who was that? That Killing Swag! Hey, man! You had to think that one over, huh? You weren't sure about this Sith guy. It's alright, man, I hear you. Can't throw your follows around. I'm just playing with you, man. I appreciate the follows. All the follows we get. They're awesome. Awesome way to support us. Alright, let's see. I think we can go a lot larger than this. Make it like, even kind of use it to our advantage to really push the 3D in one of these directions. And as we do that, we have to keep in mind what we do with our edges. So we have to kind of change them up a little bit. Make sure that they work with this huge cavities that we're creating for this new section. You know, it's gonna be fun because it's gonna act as a, you know, it being stretched. So it's all about making sure that your edge flow is clean and that your volumes are strong. See, right here I'm kind of using a little bit of angles to create a thin section of the extrusion, and then a larger one over here. We could probably use another cut here. Want to get really a little bit rounder, and if we need to take it away, we just take it away for the LOD1, which is the faraway version, so you won't even notice that we did that. And then we'll keep it for the LOD0, which is when you zoom in the cinematic mode for Dota 2. And that way we keep this nice and round, and we have a hole in the side of his freaking mouth. And see, from the top you'll be able to see it's right over top of the tongue, which is going to be lighter, and then it's got this dark section around it for the inside of the mouth, and then the lighter section of the outside of the skin. So those three things are going to be creating a really nice contrast from one another, and this will be noticeable, which is a huge win. Really, really good. Then we just have to kind of space these guys out, make sure that they work. Optimize their usage. And the right side's still mirrored, so it still works. This part is mirrored, and then this part is unique. So we're still saving a lot of space, regardless. And this can be shrunken down as well in the UVs, so that we still don't really use that much texture memory anyways, but we're getting a really nice little extra detail in his mouth. Yep. Fix this guys up a little bit too. We keep that kind of skinniness of the skin, looks like it's being stretched a lot, so we get nice and skinny, and then it goes a lot thicker towards the teeth, where we'll have like it actually wrapping around the tooth and making it super gross, decrepit. And all this stuff will actually really come out when we start doing the ZBrush. Like I'm modeling this in a way that I know it's gonna work in ZBrush. Hey, there's an extra vertice in there. What are you doing? Hiding in there. Hell man, if we want to get it even really tricky over here, we can have like a little... Show you guys. Let me show you guys. Character artist trick right here. So like a random tooth and showing through back here. The gross as we get, the better. We'll need another polygon, a few more polygons here, but it's alright, it's alright. I'll add them in a second. The other side's making it really difficult to work here.